Hey guys, Besa Gordon here, and I am finally at Pacific Place Mall at the Wow Gallery with the oh so beautiful Veronica Very, who I call Mrs. V, and we'll talk about why in a little bit. How are you doing today?
I am so excited to welcome you here.
I'm so happy to be
Finally,
here. You guys
you're
have no
here.
clue. In all the different places within Seattle, you put this beautiful gallery here.
I strongly believe in the power of the ancestors. And you know that you used to work here, and so did my late daughter, to whom you have a beautiful, special, bonded, forever bonded relationship with. So the truth is that when we were looking to find a space, we needed a space not only that was big enough, but something that was appropriate and in alignment with our mission as an organization. And our mission is connected to creating opportunity, space, and place for us to raise our collective vibration as a people, to elevate our mindset, heart set to Black excellence, to Black power. Yeah. So it made sense. It made all the sense in the world for us to, you know, take up space, for us to declare that this is our city, this is our downtown, this is our, you know, community. So that's where we are.
How do you feel at the end of the day after you have one of your events and, you know, someone leaves and they're like, oh my God, I haven't seen myself like this, or, you know, obviously you were very intentional with the photos that you put out there. I want to say like your niece is on one of the photos.
I think about the women who walk in here and the way in which this space touches them so deeply. I feel validated. I feel that the sacrifices that we make to be here in this space is worth it.
I have to ask you this. In the back, I knew them as dressing rooms when I used to also have to do bra fittings as I worked at Victoria's Secret. Now they're healing spaces. Tell us a little bit about those healing spaces and what people are able to do in them.
So this is not just a gallery, and I'm excited that my husband has painted all of these powerful, brilliant pieces. And the intentionality of every single thing that is in this space includes, most importantly, those healing suites. It's a space where we literally curate each room with an energetic intention that becomes a healing pathway or a healing practice for you to incorporate into your life. I'll tell you a quick story. We actually had a woman who was in the mall looking for a journal. And she just so happened to stop by, came into the gallery, made her way to the healing suites. And when she got to the healing suites, she came out of one of those rooms, and Besa, I sat down in the healing suite with her and she cried in my lap. She cried in my lap after she wrote her letter to a Black woman. And she looked up at me and she said, I'm going to get my mom. I've got to go get my mom because she has to be in this space.
Feel this.
Yeah. And I will never forget it because she promised me that she'd bring her mom back. What I didn't know is that this woman flew to London to get her mom and come back to Wow Gallery to take her to those healing suites.
All right, you guys, we now have a treat. We are with literally the man behind the paintbrush. Hiawatha D is here. We got to talk about this artwork. We had to bring him in. If we were going to take a tour, we got to do this tour right. So, first and foremost, your work is amazing.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you very much.
you are truly gifted in a way that is almost unexplainable. And Mrs. V was telling me a little bit about some of your pieces, but this story behind this piece is book worthy. So, can you tell us a little bit about how this piece came about?
It was just important for me to paint us in a way where she can see that I see us, I see her. So when she went to bed, I like to surprise her. So when she went to bed, I went to work. And then, in the way I work is when I start something, especially when I feel it, I can't stop until it's done. Most of the work that you see here today was done after 2018, after we got married. And I've pretty much painted about 150 pieces since then. So it just comes out of me, right? So that's just the way it is.
All right, you guys, today has been an amazing day and also it's been very nostalgic for me. I want to thank you, Mrs. V. I want to thank you, Hiawatha, for really bringing me into your space, telling us about Wow Gallery, and also sharing the story of why it was so important to put it here of all places. For some, it might be random, but definitely it's not random to us that actually know the story.